Good morning, first graders. It is a happy Monday. Happy Monday. Monday, June 1st, 2020. It's hard to believe we're already in the month of June, and it's hard to believe that this will be our last Monday of the school year. Now today, this week, each day, we're going to be celebrating a special day from home. If you were at Walton Academy today, we would be celebrating the special day in the classroom. So we're going to have to make some adjustments as we celebrate from home. You're going to love this. Today is Ice Cream Day. So today's lesson is going to be all about ice cream. And I want you to remember on July 17th, which will be during our summer vacation, July 17th is National Ice Cream Day. So here we go on Monday, June 1st, 2020, and today we're featuring ice cream. Ms. Sheppard in room 137, Ms. Thompson behind the scenes. Let me hear you from home. Ben, Wells, City, Jonathan, Damien, Spencer, Eliza, Lawson, Elijah, Coda, and Mia. Here we go. Let's boom it out from home. Our last Monday together of the school year. Ice cream, and more ice cream. We all love ice cream. And ice cream is one of Ms. Sheppard's favorite sweet treats. Now this poem was in your packet, I think, last week. It's also in your packet today. It's called 18 Flavors. This poem is written by Shel Silverstein, and it comes from Shel Silverstein's book, who is a very famous poet. It comes from his book of poems called Where the Sidewalk Ends. And Shel Silverstein writes poems that usually have a tone or a mood. They are usually very humorous, silly poems that make us laugh. Now we're going to first read the poem together, and then I will have this poem on a clip for you. So read with me from home, or you can press pause, go grab your ice cream packet, because you will need your ice cream packet for our lesson today. Here we go, reading with me from home. 18 luscious, scrumptious flavors. Chocolate, lime, and cherry. Coffee, pumpkin, fudge, banana. Caramel, cream, and boysenberry. Rocky Road and toasted almond. Butterscotch, vanilla dip, butter brickle, apple ripple, coconut, and mocha chip. Brandy peach and lemon custard. Each scoop lovely, smooth, and round. Tallest ice cream cone in town, lying there on the ground. Now when the speaker is the one that's telling his or her story in the poem. When the speaker says, tallest ice cream cone in town, lying there, sniff on the ground, as readers, we're having to infer that the speaker's ice cream cone tipped over and the ice cream fell onto the ground. I'm inferring as a reader, just as the speaker maybe was getting ready to eat his or her ice cream cone. And I noticed how the speaker said there were 18 luscious, scrumptious. Those are words that mean the same as delicious. Now, Ms. Sheppard is going to underline the ice cream flavors that I have tried. I have tried chocolate. I have tried caramel cream. I have tried Love Rocky Road. I have tried vanilla dip. I have tried lemon custard. Some of those other ice cream flavors I've never really tried. I don't know if I would like them. I could guess maybe some of them I would, some of them may not be my favorites. So right now from home, I want you to be thinking about what is your favorite type of ice cream from the poem that maybe you have tried. From the poem, I would say my favorite that I have tried would probably be Rocky Road. Rocky Road is chocolate ice cream. It has marshmallows and it has nuts. I love Rocky Road. I also want you at home to be thinking about maybe not your favorite ice cream flavor from the poem, but maybe your favorite ice cream flavor if you were maybe going to an ice cream store, or if you were going to pick out a flavor of ice cream, what would be your favorite? What would you choose? Now, I have a clip that's going to actually have Shel Silverstein reading this poem to you. So we're going to do another listen. You can be following along from the smart board or from your ice cream packet poem at home.
The mobile popped over battery bank for an unboxing. Let's check this thing out and see what we got inside.
Sorry
this
guys,
thing,
a little advertisement.
18 luscious, scrumptious flavors: chocolate, lime, and cherry. Coffee, pumpkin, fudge, banana, caramel, cream, and boysenberry. Rocky Road, toasted almond, butterscotch, vanilla dip, butter, bristol, apple, ripped coconut, and mocha chip, brandy, peach, and lemon custard. Each scoop lovely, smooth, and round. Tallest ice cream cone in town. Like this. On the ground.
Now that was the real Shel Silverstein as he was reading his poem. We're going to come back and listen to that one again at the end, because the first time you listen, he goes really fast as he's reading through. So we're going to come back and do that one again at the end. Now the second poem that's also in your ice cream packet. Sorry guys, I meant to show you. That's your packet that says Monday, and it has the big scoop of ice cream on the front. And that was the third page in your packet, 18 flavors. Now we're going to go to Ice Cream Shop, which is also by Shel Silverstein. So reading with me from home, I said Ice Cream Shop. It's Ice Cream Stop by Shel Silverstein. The circus train made an ice cream stop at the 52 flavor ice cream stand. Now a 52 flavor ice cream stand would be an ice cream stand that has 52 different flavors. The animals all got off the train and walked right up to the ice cream man. "I'll take vanilla," yelled the gorilla. "I'll take chocolate," shouted the ocelot. "I'll take strawberry," chirp, chirp, chirped the canary. "Rocky Road," croak, croak, croaked the toad. "Lemon and lime," roar, growled the lion. Said the ice cream man, "Till I see a dime, you'll get no ice cream of mine." So when he says till I see a dime, means until you give me some money, I won't be giving you any ice cream. Then the animals snarled and screeched and growled and whinnied and whimpered and hooted and howled and gobbled up the whole ice cream stand, all 52 flavors, 53 with the ice cream man. So he says, no ice cream till you give me some money. So what did the animals do? They gobbled up the ice cream stand, all 52 flavors, and they even gobbled up that ice cream man. I told you Shel Silverstein's poems had a humorous or a silly or a funny tone or mood. So we would say the tone or mood of that poem would be humorous. Now for Ice Cream Stop, I have a clip, but it's not a Shel Silverstein reading the poem clip. It's going to be an ice cream flavors clip. Here we go. I hope it's working.
I am Ebenezer Bleezer. I run Bleezer's ice cream store. There are flavors in my freezer you have never seen before. 28 divine creations, too delicious to resist. Why not do yourself a favor? Try the flavors on my list.
Listen.
Cocoa mocha macaroni, tapioca smoked bologna, checkerberry cheddar chew, chicken cherry honeydew, tutti frutti stewed tomato, tuna taco baked potato, lobster like a lima bean, mozzarella mangosteen, almond ham meringue salami, yen anchovy prune pastrami, sassafras sabaki hash, sukiyaki succotash, butter brickle, pepper pickle, pomegranate pumpernickel, peach pimento pizza plum, peanut pumpkin bubblegum, broccoli banana bluster, chocolate chop suey cluster, avocado Brussels sprout, periwinkle sauerkraut, cotton candy carrot custard, cauliflower cola mustard, onion dumpling double dip, turnip trouble triple flip, garlic gumbo gravy guava, lentil lemon liver lava, orange olive bagel beet, watermelon waffle wheat. Woo! I am Ebenezer Bleezer. I run Bleezer's ice cream store. Taste the flavor from my freezer. You will surely ask for more.
Now 28 unique flavors means they were 28 flavors that may be flavors we've never tried before. Unique means very special, very different. So that was Ice Cream Stop by Shel Silverstein. Now you can just put your packet over to the side. You know Mrs. Sheppard had to have you a couple of ice cream poems, and now you know I'm going to have you a couple of ice cream books. Let's hit together. Title, Should I Share My Ice Cream? Author, Mo Willems. Illustrator, Mo Willems. Genre, fiction. Genre, realistic fiction. Author's purpose, to entertain. Now, I know a lot of you at home are excited because my first grade class at the beginning of the year especially, when we would go to Sheppard Memorial Library on Fridays, you were checking out a lot of the Elephant and Piggy books. And this is an Elephant and Piggy book that just happens to be talking about ice cream. I knew you guys would love this one. I'll go ahead and tell you, you're my first group ever that I've read this book to. I just found it as I was putting together my ice cream lessons. So should I share my ice cream? And as we're reading this book today on the carpet, I want you to really be thinking about a lesson in life, theme, moral that Mo Willems is trying to show you through this Elephant and Piggy book. So I'm going to take you over to my rocking chair, and I'm going to be sharing with you, should I share my ice cream? And I know you're going to love this book. Should I Share My Ice Cream by Mo Willems. Ice cream, get your cold ice cream for a hot day. And there's a little ice cream truck. Oh boy, ice cream. One ice cream, please. Here you go. Now that flavor, that scoop is green. I wonder what flavor that might be. Oh boy, I love ice cream. Text to self, connection, Mrs. Sheppard loves ice cream. Wait, Piggy loves ice cream too. Piggy is my best friend. Should I share my ice cream with her? So he has a decision. He loves ice cream, but he says Piggy is my best friend. Should I share? Wonder what you're thinking at home. Would you share your ice cream with your best friend? Should I share my awesome, yummy, sweet, super great, tasty, nice, cool ice cream? I think he's doing a lot of thinking. Should I share my ice cream? What are you thinking from home? Maybe Piggy does not like this flavor. So he's thinking, maybe if Piggy doesn't like this flavor, I won't have to what? I won't have to share. Sharing a flavor Piggy does not like would be wrong. I will eat the ice cream. He says I'm not going to share because Piggy doesn't like this flavor anyway. Wait, Piggy will like this flavor. It is very yummy. I will share my ice cream. It will not be easy. Text to self, if you love ice cream, sharing your ice cream is not easy. It's really hard when you love it so much. Hey, Piggy is not here. She does not know I have ice cream. I will eat the ice cream. I'm inferring that he's just saying, I'll eat the ice cream, and she's not here. She'll never even know. Where is Piggy? What if she is sad somewhere? I must find her. When I do, I will say, would you like some of my ice cream? Then she will say, thank you. That would cheer me up. Then I will give her my ice cream to share. And Piggy says, yum. Then my best friend will be happy. As he's thinking about sharing his ice cream with his best friend, he knows it's going to make his best friend happy. I will do it. I will share my ice cream. Okay, guys, what happened to his ice cream? It's kind of like that Shel Silverstein poem. What happened to it, Damien? It fell over splat to the ground. And then what does Elephant say? No! Now Piggy cannot have any of my ice cream. Now I cannot have any of my ice cream. I blew it. When he says I blew it, I think he means I spent so much time trying to decide what to do with my ice cream, and now Piggy has no ice cream and I have no ice cream. It's lying there sniff on the ground. And then here comes who? Who do you see popping around the corner? Oh, I see Piggy. What is Piggy holding? Yes, an ice cream cone. You look sad. Would you like some of my ice cream? Thank you. That would cheer me up. And what is Elephant doing? Yum. He's some of Piggy's ice cream, and now Piggy is sharing her ice cream with Elephant. And then I see an exclamation mark which shows exclamatory. Thinking bubble. That was not my plan. I wonder what his plan really was. Oh well, this works too. So I think his plan may have been to eat it all himself, and now he realizes they can what? They can share. Okay, that was kind of a short book. A lot of pictures, not so many words, and you know I do have a clip for you. As you're listening to the clip, so you'll be able to see the illustrations a little bit better, I want you to think about what lesson in life. Did you see what I wrote on this board, boys and girls? I wrote lesson if life. That should be lesson in life. If you were here at Walton Academy, you would have said, Miss Shep, you made a mistake on the smart board. You weren't here, so I just corrected it. We're going to do the book clip on should I share my ice cream.
Should I Share My Ice Cream by Mo Willems. Ice cream! Get your cold ice cream for a hot day! Oh boy, ice cream! One ice cream, please! Here you go! Oh boy, I love ice cream! Wait! Peggy loves ice cream too. Peggy is my best friend. Should I share my ice cream with her? Should I share my awesome, young, sweet, super great, tasty, nice, cool ice cream? Maybe Piggy does not like this flavor. Sharing a flavor Piggy does not like would be wrong. I will eat the ice cream. Wait, Piggy will like this flavor. It is very yummy. I will share my ice cream. It will not be easy. Hey, Piggy is not here. She does not know I have ice cream. I will eat the ice cream. Where is Piggy? What if she is sad somewhere? I must find her. When I do, I will say, would you like some of my ice cream? Then she will say, thank you, that would cheer me up. Then I will give her my ice cream to share. Yum! Then my best friend will be happy. I will do it. I will share my ice cream. Now Piggy cannot have any of my ice cream. Now I cannot have any of my ice cream. I blew it. You look sad. Would you like some of my ice cream? Thank you. That would cheer me up. Yum. Oh, that was not my plan. Oh well, this works too.
Okay, lesson in life. I think good lesson in life theme moral would be we should always share with our friends. We should always share with our family. So, should I share my ice cream? I knew you would love that Mo Willems book, thinking about theme, lesson in life, moral. I do have a song. We're going to come back to that a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and erase. And I have another book, one more book to share with you today. That one was kind of short. Let's go over our title, Splat the Cat, I Scream for Ice Cream. Author, Rob Scotton. Illustrator, Rob Scotton. Genre, fiction. Genre, oh guys, that's a glitch. That should not be fiction. That should be fantasy. I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I'm sorry. Yes, it should be fiction. That should not be genre realistic fiction. That should be genre fantasy. Once again, if you were here at Walton Academy, you would have caught that for me. Author's purpose to entertain. So genre fiction, genre fantasy, author's purpose to entertain. I'm going to share this book with you also from my rocking chair. And I want you to be very good listeners at home. This is Splat the Cat, I Scream for Ice Cream. And this is going to make you think about school because there's a school bus. Splat the Cat beamed in the back of the bus. His class was on a field trip to the ice cream factory. Now, text to self, last year we didn't take a field trip to the ice cream factory, but we took a field trip to the creamery, which is a place where they have a farm that raises the cows that produce the milk that make the ice cream. So we didn't really go to an ice cream factory, but we went to an ice cream store at the creamery on our field trip last year when you were in kindergarten with Mrs. Little. And that sign says Ice Cream Factory. And I'm inferring as a reader that Splat the Cat is excited as he's headed on his field trip. I could eat 4 ice cream cones a day, said Splat. I could eat 15, said Plank. And I could eat all yours and 1,000,000 more, said Spike. Kitten licked her lips. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, the friends cried. At the ice cream factory, ice cream swirled in big vats. At an ice cream factory, the big vat is it's kind of like a bowl, but it's bigger than a bowl, where they actually make the ice cream. It's the big container where they make the ice cream. Pipes steamed, nozzles gleamed. Wow, said Splat, what a dream. The factory manager greeted them. The factory manager is kind of like the person that's in charge at the factory. The factory is the place where they're making the ice cream. I am Mr. Jellybean, he said. Who wants a tour? Hooray, sang the cats. I scream, you scream. Help me finish from home. We all scream for ice cream. Mr. Jellybean led the class to a back room. The cats' faces fell. There was a chalkboard, chairs, desk, but no ice cream to be seen. Mr. Jellybean cleared his throat. First, let's talk freezers, he said. Some are big, some are small, all are extremely cold. Mr. Jellybean talked on and on. He seemed to love his freezer theme, but the cats did not. Their eyes glazed over, their heads drooped. Mr. Jellybean is talking on and on about the freezers, but these folks are not listening, they're not paying attention, they're not interested. I wonder what they're interested in. What are you thinking from home? Make a prediction. Splat began to daydream that he was making ice cream. He closed his eyes and leaned against a big red button. Now, the big red button says emergency ice cream release. I wonder what's going to happen. It says beep. Alarms blared, lights beamed, Splat jumped and screamed. Now, do you think he hit that button on purpose, or do you think it was an accident? I agree, I think it was an accident. Steam puffed out of a big pipe, then splat! Ice cream streamed out. It became a huge ice cream wave. Now, can you imagine being in that factory when the ice cream comes streaming out? That grew, ... and grew, ... and flooded the factory. So the factory was flooded with what? Yes, it was flooded with ice cream. Now that's a lot of ice cream, said Plank, taking a taste. Yum. Well, what happened? Mrs. Wimpy Dimple asked. I don't know, said Splat from under the chocolate chips. And there's a container that says sprinkles. You know, sometimes you eat ice cream that has chocolate chips mixed in, and the chocolate chips get mixed in at the ice cream factory. So do the sprinkles sometimes. The class cleaned them, I'm going to self-correct. The class cleaned themselves up. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple counted heads. Everyone was there except ... Seymour, Splat screamed. I have to find Seymour, he said. He ran back toward the door. Wait, Kitten cried. We'll come with you. We're a team, after all. Inside, the team checked out the ice creamy mess. Let's look, they said. Be careful, Splat said. Seymour is so small, we may not see him under all this ice cream. Problem, they can't find Seymour. They are afraid they've lost him under all this ice cream. I wonder where he is. With brushes and buckets, the cats cleaned and ate their way into the factory. So they cleaned, but they ate as they cleaned. Seymour, Splat called. But Seymour was nowhere to be seen. Then the team cleaned and ate their way through the next room. Seymour, Splat called again. The team continued until the factory gleamed. I think gleam means the factory was really clean and sparkling and shiny. But it seems Seymour wasn't anywhere under all that ice cream. Just then, a blob of whipped fell onto Splat's head. Splat looked up. Splat. There was Seymour. He was way up on a beam. He couldn't call out. His mouth was full of what? You got it. Ice cream. Seymour leaped onto Splat's paws. Then Mr. Jellybean thanked the team. The factory is so clean. How can I repay you? What are you thinking? Would you like some ice cream? So their problem was they couldn't find Seymour. Solution, they cleaned up the factory. As they cleaned and ate, they found Seymour. Mr. Jellybean says, how can I thank you? Would you like some ice cream? What do you think they're going to say from home? The cats all groaned. Now, I thought they were going to say, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I love the way this book ended. The cats all groaned. No more ice cream, they said. For now, whispered Seymour. I wonder why they said no more ice cream. I think they had enough as they were helping clean up the factory as they were looking for Seymour. Okay, I love that book. Splat the cat. I scream for ice cream. I do have a clip for you that will allow you to see the illustrations just a little bit better. So give me just a second.
Hello friends, today I'll be reading Splat the Cat, Ice Cream for Ice Cream, based on the creations of Rob Scotton. Splat the Cat beamed in the back of the bus. His class was on a field trip to the ice cream factory. I could eat 4 ice cream cones a day, said Splat. I could eat 15, said Plank. And I can eat all yours and 1,000,000 more, said Spike. Kitten licked her lips. Ice cream! You scream! We all scream for ice cream! The friends cried. At the ice cream factory, ice cream swirled in big vats. Pipes steamed. Nozzles gleamed. Wow, said Splat. What a dream! The factory manager greeted them. I am Mr. Jellybean, he said. Who wants a tour? Hooray, sang the cats. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Mr. Jellybean led the class to a back room. The cats' faces fell. There was a chalkboard, chairs, desks, but no ice cream to be seen. Mr. Jellybean cleared his throat. First, let's talk freezers, he said. Some are big, some are small, all are extremely cold. Mr. Jellybean talked on and on. He seemed to love his freezer theme, but the cats did not. Their eyes glazed over, their heads drooped. Splat began to daydream that he was making ice cream. He closed his eyes and leaned against a big red button. Alarms blared, lights beamed. Splat jumped and screamed. Steam puffed out of a big pipe. Then, splat! Ice cream streamed out. It became a huge ice cream wave that grew and flooded the factory. Now that's a lot of ice cream, said Plank, taking a taste. Yum. What happened? Mrs. Wimpy Dimple asked. I don't know, said Splat from under the chocolate chips. The class cleaned themselves up. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple counted heads. Everyone was there except Seymour! Splat screamed. I have to find Seymour, he said. He ran back toward the door. Wait, Kitten cried. We'll come with you. We're a team after all. Inside, the team checked out the ice creamy mess. Let's look, they said. Be careful, Splat said. Seymour is so small we may not see him under all this ice cream. With brushes and buckets, the cats cleaned and ate their way into the factory. Seymour! Splat called, but Seymour was nowhere to be seen. Then the team cleaned and ate their way through the next room. Seymour! Splat called again. The team continued until the factory gleamed, but it seemed Seymour wasn't anywhere under all that ice cream. Just then, a blob of whipped cream fell onto Splat's head. Splat looked up. There was Seymour. He was way up on a beam. He couldn't call out. His mouth was full of ice cream. Seymour leaped into Splat's paws. Then Mr. Jellybean thanked the team. The factory is so clean. How can I repay you? Would you like some ice cream? The cats all groaned. No more ice cream, they said. For now, whispered Seymour. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, love that book about their trip to the ice cream factory. Now, your packet for today looks like this. You have this page. You know, if we were at Walton Academy, what I would give you time to do on this page. I would just give you time to decorate, illustrate, use your crayons, use your markers, use your stickers, be creative, decorate any way you would like to decorate. Your next page in your packet is a second ice cream cone. This is like the kind of ice cream that you might get if you go to Baskin Robbins. This is more like the kind of ice cream you might get if you go to McDonald's. This is the soft serve, and these are the hand-dipped scoops. So that's your next page. You know what I would tell you to do for that. Illustrate, decorate, crayons, markers, stickers, be creative any way you'd like to decorate. Your next page in your packet has your 18 flavors, Shel Silverstein poem. What would I want you to do with this? Illustrate, decorate, be creative any way you want to decorate. Next page is your Ice Cream Stop poem by Shel Silverstein. This would be another decorate, illustrate, be creative. And your next page in your packet is how to make ice cream in a bag. This would be a how-to selection. It would be a recipe. It would also be a steps. Sorry guys, my pen is glitching. Steps in a process. And this is how you can make ice cream in a Ziploc bag. Now, if we were here at Walton Academy, if it was a normal school year, you know what we would be doing on the last Monday of first grade. We would do this activity. We would do this recipe together. I would give you all those materials. We would make ice cream in a bag. Since we're not able to do that this school year because you're having to have your lessons at home, this would be a great activity you could do at home with your families. Now, I'm not going to promise how I'm going to make this happen or when I'm going to make this happen, but I would still like to do this recipe with you, making ice cream in a bag. We can't do it today on June 1st because of all the things that are going on with the virus in our country. We're not able to do that because we're not in school at Walton Academy. But when things get a little bit better, when things get a little bit safer, I'm going to plan a day that we can come together and we can do this activity together. I'm not sure when it's going to be. It might be a few weeks from now. It might be a month from now. But sometime I'm going to do my best to pick a day that we can come together and we can do this activity together. We can't do it now because it just still is not safe for us all to be together in the same classroom. So we're going to have to put this on hold. We will come back to this, and I hope that we'll be able to do it a little bit later, hopefully in the summer. We'll see how things continue to get a little bit better. This will be a great activity for you to do at home with your family. Now, this is the customary measurement recipe. I also put in your packet a metric measurement recipe. Remember, customary units in the USA, metric units make the whole world spin. So those 2 pages are in your packet. That's so if you'd like to do this recipe at home with your family, maybe not today, maybe during the summer when you're looking for an activity to do, when you're starting to get a little bit bored because you don't have so much schoolwork to do. That would be an activity you could do at home with your family. You know, if we were at school, we would put this in our how-to recipe book, and all I would need you to do is decorate and illustrate. But I did want you to have that page that you could do this recipe at home with your family whenever you might have time. It's a fun little science, math recipe, and it goes right along with our ice cream theme for today. Now, your packet today, your only job is to decorate, illustrate, color, markers, crayons, stickers. If you don't want to do all that decorating today, that's a-okay. You have all summer that you can work on that packet if you would like. This is one of the packets that you're not going to turn back in. So remember, in class, you're decorating, illustrating. You get to that when you have those extra few minutes, which is the same thing I'd like for you to do at home. Now, I told you we would go back to, I have an ice cream song for you, and I'm getting ready to make you really hungry because I went to Baskin Robbins, which is the ice cream store. It's not far from Walton Academy, and I bought myself a cup of ice cream. I know I'm making you hungry. You know, if you were here with me in this classroom today, I would have a cup of ice cream to serve to everybody that wanted one. This would be our special treat for today. We would be making ice cream in a bag, and then we would be enjoying ice cream together in the classroom. Since we're not able to do that, I can't give you ice cream in the classroom because we're not at school. I thought this would be a great day for your family to have an ice cream day. Maybe you can go to your freezer. Maybe you can see in your freezer if you have some ice cream at home that you can enjoy, since today is ice cream day in first grade. If you don't have ice cream in your freezer, this would be a great day for you to say, Mom, Dad, could you take me to the grocery store? Could you take me to the ice cream store so maybe we can get a dip of ice cream to celebrate ice cream day in first grade? If parents say, I don't have time to do that today, that would be something maybe you could do on another day. I picked one of my favorite flavors from Baskin Robbins. I love ice cream, so I have a lot of favorites, but this is the Snickers flavor. It's vanilla ice cream. It has some Snicker candy bar pieces mixed up inside. It has a little bit of that caramel swirl in it, which I absolutely love. So for you right now, I'm going to take a big bite of my Snickers ice cream. Mm, mm. It is so delicious. I would like for you to celebrate at home with some ice cream today, or maybe celebrate a little bit later in the week. Sorry, that ice cream was so delicious. Now I'm going to share with you my ice cream song as we are wrapping up our first grade ice cream day today.
Ice cream song. Ooh, vanilla.
Chocolate.
Strawberry. We love ice cream. Get a scoop of that. What? Ice cream. What? Ice cream. Get a scoop of that. What? Ice cream. What? Ice cream. When the day is hot and steamy, ice cream is so cold and creamy. Put it in a cone, put it in a cup. I'm just gonna eat it up. Yeah! Ice cream! I'm just gonna eat it up. Yeah! Ice cream! Get a scoop of that. Get a scoop of that. What? Ice cream! What? Ice cream! Get a scoop of that. Get a scoop of that. What? Ice cream! What? Ice cream! Vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, mint chip, butterscotch, and cherry. Ice cream, we want more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scoops. Yeah, ice cream. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scoops. Yeah, ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Get a scoop of that. Get a scoop of that. What? Ice cream. What? Ice cream! Get a scoop of that! Get a scoop of that! What? Ice cream! Awesome! Yeah, ice cream! Sugar cones and waffle cones go there on the awful bone. Sprinkles on it, syrup on it. Don't you put your ear up on it? No? No! You eat it all up! You eat it all up! Yeah! Eat it all up! Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream! Yeah! Ice cream! Woo! Ice cream! Yeah! Yeah! Ice cream! Yeah! Ice cream! Yeah! Ice cream! Yeah! Ice cream!
Okay, that ends our ice cream day for today. I hope you enjoyed our ice cream poems, our ice cream song, our ice cream book, and our ice cream packet is yours to continue to work on. This is our last Monday in first grade. I told you this would be a great day to have some ice cream at home. Maybe if mom, dad have time to take you out to get some ice cream from maybe the ice cream store or the grocery store. I hope you have a great Monday at home with your family. I know this is our last Monday together in first grade. I enjoy sharing with you all about ice cream. Remember, you can make that ice cream in a bag. You can do that recipe at home. When you have time with your family, that would be a great activity that you could do as a family activity. I hope you have a great day, a marvelous Monday. Thank you for being such good listeners. And I'm off to finish the rest of my ice cream. I hope you enjoy some ice cream at home as well.